Welcome from beautiful Hawaii. Yes, we made it to Hawaii after 5 days in Sydney, Australia. Now we're here to enjoy this beautiful island of Maui for the next 5 days, trying to see if I still choose Puerto Rico over Hawaii.
Someone? Hey!
And in 5 days, my 3 months around Asia while on paternity leave will be coming to an end. Recap at the end. Where we spent 3 months exploring the world with our 6-month, now 9-month-old baby. Southeast Asia, a little bit of Europe, a little bit of South Asia as well. We got the West in Australia. Right now, we've just finished enjoying the beach.
Oh, snickerdoodle! Yeah! Hi!
Alright, so it is day 2 in Maui. We have a whole bunch of stuff planned for the rest of the day and the rest of our time here. But first, let me get a haircut so I can look right in all of these group photos that we're about to be taking. So I'm about to head up in here. Haircuts here are so expensive. So I found one that's the same price as back home for $35. This would be the most expensive haircut during our 3-month trip. So let's go in and see what it's about. Average here is like $50. So this is actually really cheap. His lineups don't look as crisp as some of the $50 ones online, but I'm still recovering from my Iranian Persian haircuts. I really don't want it to be super crisp. I just want them to be light and go around it so it can grow back in. My haircut is finished, like you can see. Just stopped and grabbed some coffee from Maui Coffee Roasters, which is one of the big local coffee roasters here on the island. Got myself a 100% Kona coffee and this sausage egg muffin. But the haircut isn't bad. He definitely helped me recover from my Persian haircut that I got. He faded the beard into the haircut. He did more of a drop taper kind of. They call it a drop fade in the US mainland. We just call it a taper. I didn't realize it's gonna be the same thing, but I just kept it like that. Never gotten one of these before. The last one was slightly like this, which is why he did it, because he just wanted to follow that and decompress it a little bit more, which I appreciate. But next time I'll probably just get it even all around. For an aspiring barber or new barber, because he's not aspiring, he is a barber now. He did pretty well, and I can see him raising his prices. And next time I'm in Maui, I'm definitely going to hit him up. He's actually from Lahaina, but because of the fires, most of the barbers moved close over here, because this is where all the shopping happens. Costco, Walmart. This coffee spot I got, which is about 2 minutes from my barbershop, so make sure you come check them out. The coffee is a little bit expensive. This was $8. This is one of the priciest one I've probably had since being here. Kona coffee itself, like to buy a bag there, I think the cheapest I saw for a smaller bag is $35, but it's $50, $60 on average, which I thought the luwak coffee we had the other day was going to be the most expensive coffee in the world. But for some reason, because this is Hawaii, it's super expensive. Kind of like the haircut. Why is the average price for a haircut here $50? For haircut and beard, $60. I got lucky getting $35 from Ren's. He's probably going to increase his prices after he gets more. I'm just going to finish this coffee. It is a light roast, so the flavor is not fully there. The smell of the beans is really good, but honestly don't see the hype around this Kona coffee. Maybe if you want the caffeine and want to become a coffee drinker and you don't like the taste of like deep roast coffee, then maybe get this, but the hype isn't there for me. This egg sandwich is good. It reminds me of a sausage McMuffin from McDonald's. I mean that in a good way. Like, that's the only thing I probably eat currently from McDonald's.
Yeah. Green hills blurred to a watercolor streak, watching hazy headlights on a lonely peak. Another yellow sign I've seen 1,000 times, just quiet engine hum and the passing highway lines. Little white cars getting smaller now. We're moving fast.
That's where we're at. Crazy.
We made it. It took about an hour and a half to get up here. It is freezing. You can tell. She's shivering. I'm shivering.
But it's super beautiful out here.
Yes.
This isn't even why people come up here. We're gonna show you that in a little bit. But like Kat said, it took us about an hour to get here. Unfortunately, we tried to stop at a Maui bee farm and then the Kula marketplace. They closed at 5. We didn't get there until 4:40 and they closed. So we couldn't go in. By the time we got to the Kula, it was 4:54, so it didn't make any sense. Everything else over here closes at 5, so we're gonna eat. I only ate breakfast, which is that sandwich I had earlier. But this is beautiful. It kind of has, I don't know what it reminds me of. It's like dark mountains, like the chocolate mountains in the Philippines, but then also red rocks. Kind of reminds me of the red rocks I saw in Iceland a little bit.
It reminds me of that crater in Iceland.
It's so open, it's so beautiful, but we're gonna show you what we really came for. So let's go. All right, so we decided not to actually watch from the visitor center area and go to the summit. Only thing is the parking is full because we came about 10 minutes before sunset, and I had to go park down the hill a little bit. It's not too far of a walk, it's like a 4-minute walk, but now I gotta race against time to get up here because I think I got 4 minutes before the sun sets. So obviously got more time after that until dusk hits, but yeah, so we're going up now, try to view this sunset before it's too late. So I took the sacrifice and let Kat just stay up here with the baby, and then I'm doing the walking. I'm like, why am I so out of breath? I forgot because I'm already 10,000 feet above sea level in elevation. I don't know where I was in Bali, but I'm out of breath. I've only been walking like 3 minutes. I'm also a fast walker, so yeah. But it's cool seeing the geological changes since being up here, because it's down at the bottom it's more green, and in here it has the lava rock formation. Sun is setting right behind us. It's cold. It is really cold up here, but it's a beautiful sunset.
It really is. It's like burning fire.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're not gonna stay until the sun goes down. She's getting cold. Yeah. She's looking like the Charmin girl with the little red nose. Time to get out of here. Had to go get dinner. Yes. But it's beautiful. The view is a little bit better than the visitor center down there. Yes. But if you don't have parking or you don't want to come
parking
up there,
was packed.
Just stay down there. It's not that much better. Alright, so we finally made it outside and down the mountain to get...
This is Italian food, but we got burgers.
So we're at Serpico, yeah, we got burgers here. I'll show you what the burgers look like. Only thing open. So word of advice is everything closes, not at 5 like earlier, like cafes do, but restaurants close here at like 8, 9.
On average.
This is the only one that's open till 10. So we're about to eat here. And then we have about another hour till we get back home. Yep. So let's go eat real quick and then get back on the road.
Mushroom bacon burger.
Looks good. I'd give the pizza burger like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It was a pretty long day. It took about 2 hours extra to get back home. And then the next morning we had another road trip to the west side of the island. And honestly, this is one of the things I love about the major islands here in the US is you have 2 views. You have the views of the mountainside and the businesses, and then on the other side you have the views of the coast, because most of the major freeways and roads are along the coast or close enough where during your drive you get multiple types of views. Right now we are driving through Lahaina, which if you know a few years ago they had that major wildfire that happened. So we just got to the beach. Cat is right behind me and John. water, about to enjoy the water. Just met up with some friends. I had to just stop real quick and fly my drone. So I got a few good shots. The issue with drone stuff here, especially with like the Neo, which is so small, is that Hawaii is very windy. Right? It's not like some of the other islands that we went to. It's not like Bali. It's not like some of the edges of Phuket and stuff like that. Like it's very windy here. That's why a lot of people surf here. So I got a few where I could, but we're gonna go snorkeling now. Hopefully see some sea turtles here. Lahaina has a lot of, in this area of western Maui has a lot of sea turtles. So hopefully I can see some sea turtles, get some good footage. Also gonna try to use my like Insta 360 filter, yeah, to see if that works a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the beach. Starting to get warm. We were supposed to go south, right, a little bit past Kie to Lacros Beach or something like that, but the traffic was too bad for everybody else. Woo! All their stuff just got wet. The tide is going up and up and up. But yeah, we were supposed to meet them there. It was too much of a drive and hassle for them, especially because they're staying in Lahaina and we're Kahului. So we just met them here a little bit, 20 minutes, not even 15 minutes north of Lahaina. It's a beautiful beach so far, so we're gonna go in. It's already 12 o'clock, so the sun is starting to come out and beam. Let's just get in and get out. We just told our friends that he's like, it's amazing. We just told him about the sea turtles that I just saw over there. What do you think about this beach so far? Have you been here?
Never been here before, but it is beautiful. I don't really snorkel. I'm sure it's a great experience, but I did catch a few waves with my board, so that was really cool. And our baby here had a good time.
Yeah, we're using this boogie board right here. You enjoy it? You having fun? Yeah, he's having fun. I highly recommend just going to Walmart, Walgreens, Costco. Well, if you're in Lahaina, you can't go that far. Just buying this before you come, because it's going to be expensive here on the island. Obviously, everything is expensive here. And then from there, you don't have to rent it. So there's a rental booth here. You can rent it from like your resort and stuff, but you're just way too expensive. Just bring it here. You're going to save a ton of money, and then you can use it every day. And then you can just find random beaches to go in the water and then snorkel in there as well. Super, super cheap. Before you get on the island as well, because it's a lot more expensive here because everything is imported and is super expensive here. So highly recommend that. Beach umbrella, you can't really pack that, but they pay per hour here. I think it's $10 per hour. It is so hot, so our friends decided to do so as well. A good thing they did, because I use this slightly, Kat used this slightly, so if you want to be a budget traveler, have friends that'll spend a little bit more money so you can mooch off them. But yeah, the beach is pretty calm. There's a lot of people here, a good amount. It's not overly packed. It's not like the beaches we just went to in Bali or in Thailand. But it's pretty calm out here, and the weather's not too crazy hot. That's the one thing I'm surprised about Hawaii. Like the weather is like 80s, and I'm used to the islands and beaches being like way warmer than this. I thought it was gonna be like 90s, maybe close to 100, but it's not. It's like 75 to like 85, which is actually really nice. Now, if you want colder water, you need to be on this western side. So at this beach over here in Kapalua. So a little tip I realized I didn't say as I was leaving because of the sign, and I feel like the Hawaiians will appreciate, is make sure you don't touch the sea turtles. Like you can accidentally touch them or they can touch you, but you can't purposely go out and touch. One is to protect them, but also if you get caught, you get a really heavy fine. The sea turtles are not just like a national animal here, or state animal I should say. They're like really heavily protected because they're like endangered or almost endangered, so just want to protect them. Same thing as if you go places and you see corals, like don't touch the corals, don't step on them. I mean, you step on them, you might get stung by something that's in there, anemone or a sea urchin or something like that. So just don't do it. And also protect it, allow Hawaii to thrive. Like they're doing a dune restoration project right here to kind of help with that. I don't know if these are caught up in the fires or not, or they're just doing it because they really want to protect the beach. So as I'm walking back to the car, I just saw a sign because this was like the trail. And this is what the trails on this side of the island look like anywhere from Lahaina up, or it's like 15 minutes south of Lahaina up to about 30 minutes north of it, kind of to the northwestern edge. They are paved like this. They are really close to like roads or the beaches, whereas the ones that are more south, like south of Kihei, North Paros Beach, most of those are not, they don't have, they might be paved a little bit, but they're not really next to like the dry areas. So they look a little bit better and they look a bit more isolated. Whereas these, like there's cars driving right up there, hotels right there, stuff like that. Alright, so now we are at Whalers enjoying some coconut water right now. But this Whalers is pretty much a mall. They have it throughout the island. This one is on the beach. It's surrounded by a bunch of resorts. So you're gonna see a bunch of foreigners, but not really many Hawaiians, and everybody's like burnt and tomato-ish and look like Larry the Lobster. If you need some water, they have free water stands on the beach. I'm looking forward to try to see if they have some dessert for us to eat. Even though we're going to a food truck in a little bit, I kind of want to find some good dessert. There's like an Ono gelato place right there.
I want a mud pie.
I still want a donut. Like the donut that we didn't get earlier, I'm like still craving it. But yeah, you can come here, you can shop. Like I said, there's resorts here, and these are fancy resorts. Like the Sheraton is fancy here. They have like Lululemon, Louis Vuitton, Ray-Ban, you got Rolex store. So expect to spend a little bit of money here. Louis Vuitton store is like right behind me as well. So let's go around. Baby's food's up. We just got some water. We go shopping before we go to the food truck. So I was really wanting to get a dessert. Well, I'll pay for it. We can just get free samples. Let's taste all of these, even though I've had them before.
We got some chicken skewers, crispy pork, rice, and corn. Filipino food. But our friend here also got a Lao hookup. Got us some bamboo like sauce, salad type thing, and some kamnio, sticky rice,
Some
and
bamboo sauce type thing.
and some lemongrass beef.
What do you think about it so far?
Really good.
So it's worth it?
No, but it's really good.
And then we basically should have went over there, honestly, to the store that's over there, the supermarket. There's a whole plaza with food. This is definitely more for tourists over here, but because we're with our friends and our church, we didn't want to go spend time trying to find food over there, so we just ordered over here. The meals average about $22 a piece, which is a little bit pricey. It does, like Kat said, tastes good. The lechon, which is the crispy pork belly, it looks really crispy and really good. I just walked over there actually to get some coffee and some drinks because way cheaper there than over here. And the one coffee store that's over here closes at 2, which makes no sense because people come here at night. But yeah, if you don't want to get caught in the touristy stuff, go over there. But if you want like Filipino food, Thai food, they don't have that over there. You get that over here. Alright, so it is day 4 here on the island, and we are in, what's the name of this town again?
Paia.
P-A-I-A, Paia. It kind of sounds like Paia, but anyways, Kat is gonna take me to what she says is the best fish and chips she's ever had. So obviously it's the best fish and chips on the island. It's probably the best fish on the island, she said.
I said the best fish and chips comparable to the one in Iceland, not ever had.
Alright, Kat said these fish and chips are comparable to what?
The ones that we had in Iceland, which was the best fish and chips we've ever had, probably in the world.
Those fishes look better and they were longer. It was a completely different type of fish.
This is mahi mahi.
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't mahi mahi.
This is mine.
Probably Icelandic cod, I don't know.
And this is onu and shrimp.
Which is basically a wahoo fish. So it's like a mini marlin. So we're eating healthy out here in Hawaii. A lot of things are honestly really sweet, like pineapples and all that stuff. So we're limiting the carbs today. So mahi mahi, blackened, Cajun style. It smells so good.
This is not mahi.
I mean, ooh, sorry. Oh no, Cajun style blackened. So they have Cajun style. This is the blackened. Try this.
He's trying the magic sauce. You got your hand dirty and everything.
My facial reaction is not because it's bad. It just tastes like barbecue sauce in a way. Like it tastes like some Memphis barbecue, which I'm not used to eating with fish. It's good. It probably tastes a lot better with the fish and chips instead of this. Honestly. It's good though. And as with any small town, we stopped to get some coffee. It was good, just not super memorable. And we also stopped at a local grocery store / market to try and get some local Hawaiian sweets and spices. So we've been at the Sheraton for about 2 days in a row now. The Sheraton here in Lahaina on Maui. And parking is expensive. Whether you're staying here or you're coming to visit the beach or something like that, it's $39 for self-parking, $50 for valet. So it's about $11 difference. That's still a lot. So the trick here is do what I did. Come during happy hour or any time, doesn't matter. Happy hour is 5 to 7. And what you're gonna do, even if you're going to the whalers over there, because they charge for parking $4 for the first 30 minutes and then it's like expensive after that. What you're gonna do is either gonna go to the beach parking and go to the beach and then come back and do whatever, but they probably have people tracking to see if you go to the beach so that you don't get charged. If not, go to the Sheraton where I'm at and get the valet parking, so $50. But what you're gonna do is you're going to buy a drink at the sandbar or at the restaurant, and they're gonna comp the whole thing. Now, it doesn't matter how much you pay exactly. A friend the other day paid $9 for beer, got his babysitter stuff comp. I'm paying $12 for this golden hour, sunset hour, whatever it's called, drink, and they got comp. So instead of $50, I'm only paying $12 and I get a drink. The fries are also really good here. We had those yesterday, so $13 for some fries, $14 maybe. After tip, you know, $15, $16, and you're good to go. Saves you $25. Or is that $35?
It's big. Aye.
So right now we're in Paia, and my brother sent me a cinnamon roll place, so we had to come and try it. Cinnamon rolls are like $6 a piece. You had to pay extra for icing, but it looked so good. Our friend says they come here all the time because it's on their way to church, so she said it might sell out, but they were like churning cinnamon rolls left and right. She said it was going to take about 14 minutes for them to cook the pack of 6. We bought a pack of 6, by the way. So here we are eating the cinnamon roll. It's so good. It's so sweet though. Right. Look at that. It's like my finger is stuck. I don't know. This might be one of the best in the room. If you come here, I suggest getting the pecans or ones.
Where are they from?
Oh, it's funny because they sell coffee. The coffee stuff is pretty cheap here, probably the cheapest we've seen. It's been in Hawaii for about a week. They sell Thai coffee, and I was looking at it. I was like, she does kind of look Thai. And when I came back to get a straw, they were speaking Thai to each other. So Thai people owning a cinnamon roll spot. That's kind of interesting and crazy. But I guess they knew they couldn't compete with the Cambodians and the donuts. They just got cinnamon rolls. I don't know. They might be onto something. Thai people and cinnamon rolls. So something I've come to realize on this trip, I've always said that I prefer Puerto Rico over Hawaii. I will say Hawaii, or Maui at least, is pretty beautiful itself. Looking at how the beaches look and all that, it might be a little bit better than Puerto Rico. Like Puerto Rico has, Hawaii is pretty dry. People don't realize that part. Right now I'm coming from the beach area. We just spent about 2 hours here or something like that. It's pretty dry, so that's why the fires had happened about a year ago. Puerto Rico, on the other hand, there's a lot of forest in the middle of the islands. Over here there's mountains, but if you look at the grass, like look right behind me, the grass is kind of yellowish, which means it's pretty dry. It's that kind of California desert type of grass. So I would say the beach is probably a little bit nicer here. Both places you have the opportunity to pretty much pull over on the outskirts of the island and just go swimming. Over here the water is really wild, so people go surfing. You can't really swim too much over here, like you can stand in the water and stuff like that. Puerto Rico, the water is a lot calmer, so you can just relax. The only thing is I don't know if it's worth the price difference. So if you want surfing, come here. If you want to swim, probably go to Puerto Rico. It is about an hour longer flight from like the west coast to get to Puerto Rico than coming to Hawaii. Hawaii from the west coast is like 5 hours, to Puerto Rico is like 6 hours, 6.5 hours. So that's something to think about. This place is so expensive. We just passed a place, massage, $109 for an hour, and it's not even beach view. It's next to the beach, but it's not beach view. So when you get the massage, you're not even looking at the beach. Other thing is, also just went past a nail spot. It was $75 for some gel nails. That's crazy. So it's weird being back here because stuff is so much more expensive than everywhere else we've been, and then obviously more expensive than where we live in the US right now as well.
So our flight is in like 2 hours. We came and got the goods at the Maui Swap Meet real quick. Coconut, banana, this is mango, and I forgot what this is, but we're really excited to eat.
I honestly wish we weren't in too much of a rush so that we can have more time to explore some of the goods. Honestly, we probably would have never got anything because it is Hawaii and stuff. And just like that, we're heading back to the US, explore the US, explore Central America. So if you want to watch that or our 3-month journey around Asia we just completed, click the link here.